Whew, so excited about that time of the month, and yes, indeed, it is that time. Anyway, hello everyone, my name is Makala. Welcome to Makala's Joyful Ride Reviews, where we review TV shows, cartoons, live actions, movies, books, if requested, and if you guys have any suggestions as to what we should react to and what to see in the near future, let me know in the comment section down below, and I would most definitely see what I can do. If requested, I may do a poll, who knows, but without further ado, here we go. So in today's review, we're going to be looking at Amuley Book 1. And the author is by Kaiju Kabuski, and this is the Stonekeeper, which is right here. And this is Book 1. Now, keep in mind, I will be skipping the nitty-gritty parts and focusing on the plot itself, because this story is extremely long. And if we don't get to Book 2, then that will be chopped into parts along the way. So without further ado, here we go. So our story begins with a prologue with two siblings named Amuley, who is the oldest, and the youngest being Naveen, who is the younger brother of Amuley. So along with their mother and father, David and Karen. So on the way home, they get into a tragic accident by a mysterious truck driver. Now, who is this person? We have absolutely no idea at the moment, but we will know very, very soon later on as we continue. Anyway, let's move forward. Anyway, so after David driving the car off the guardrail by this mysterious driver, the car slowly tips over after Amuley and Karen make multiple attempts to try to get David out of the car, but they were unable to do so. And now David ends up plummeted to his death. So we skip to 2 years later, after the car accident and their grandpa's mysterious disappearance. So while this is happening, the kids are completely bummed out over the fact that how they had to move from where they're at due to David being gone and being extremely difficult to keep with the bills and stuff like that, etc. So they decided to move to their grandfather's long and strange house out in the forest. So in the middle, so as the family is quote unquote doing their cleaning around the house, Amuley stumbles upon a placement, a little not holder, but like some type of plaque that's like literally sitting in his laboratory. And when she puts her hands on this tablet, it cuts her hand and it reveals a necklace holder that's holding this strange amulet. Whew, sorry about that. Anywho's, so it is revealed to be an amulet that is on a necklace holder. Now, where this thing came from and why is it here, we don't know. Anywho's, in the middle of the night, after hearing strange noises coming from downstairs, sadly enough, Karen ends up getting taken by these monsters who look deviously not good at all. And they end up taking her while the siblings give chase after this monster. And after this house being strangely alive. Yeah, no. That is insane. So, anywho's, on the way to save their mother, Amuley and Naveen meet an Elf King, and he starts attacking them for some strange unknown reason. Now, we don't know as to why he's doing this, but it will get revealed later on, and this will automatically shock us to why he's doing this. So on the path of trying to do what he's trying to do, Amuley ends up successfully defending herself. So as this is all happening, Amuley ends up successfully defending herself with her powers into getting rid of the monsters entirely and throwing him off his guard. And as this is happening, there's this strange, mysterious robot who is roaming across the river into the unknown. So after getting across to the river and after successfully escaping where the heck he was trying to do, because of that right there, oh heck no, you can catch these hands any time of day in the month, buddy. Don't try it with me, kid. You need to stop. Anywho's, so after successfully going across, they enter this brand new house, which is the Cauldron. And while inside of this house, they end up meeting multiple robots. The first robot they end up meeting is Miss Kit. The vacuum being Ruby. The second robot that they end up meeting is Clogsley. Now, Clogsley is the grumpy one out of all of them. And then the last but not least, they end up meeting Mori. So as this is all happening, and as Miss Kit is guiding them, they finally meet their great-grandfather, Celeste, who is on his deathbed, mind you, is slowly passing away, and he is not looking good because, good God, this man looks like he went through it. So on his deathbed, before he ends up passing away, he gives Amuley advice into telling her what needs to be done and what she needs to know. And after he does this, he slowly passes away. And the adventure ends up getting there. Oh boy. I'm sorry, but like watching him go just makes me sad. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry to say this, but like, good lord. Anywho's, so after all that, throughout the whole entire adventure and technology and the aircraft that they end up getting themselves into, Emily and Co. catch up to this elf, quote unquote, the monster that got their mother, end up giving him the work, and then after giving him the work, after they end up crashing the aircraft into the deeps of unknown in that forest. Oh boy, this gets even worse at its finest, because what are we doing here? Anyways, after the aircraft is pretty much gone and the monsters end up getting tossed, our characters end up regrouping, and for some strange reason, once again, lo and behold, sitting here creeping, crawling like he a boss or whatnot, standing tall, ends up attacking them again. And why you mean again? Oh boy, it's... So, they end up meeting this Elk King. They end up meeting him again, and he ends up stop putting this work. Like, he just took out the two other monsters. Like, he's just sitting there flexing, like he just turning his aimbot. He's like, no, let me start flexing, turn my aimbot, and make sure it's working so I could be a menace to society and letting these folks know I am 100% dangerous. Anyways, so on this crusade, he ends up grabbing Amuley, and he ends up going on this facade and telling her that he needs her to join him in taking out the Elf King. Now, you're probably wondering why. So he goes on this backstory and to what he could have done. So he ends up explaining that the reasons to why he needs her is because when he was a kid, he finds out that his father is sick from using that amulet, and what he ended up doing ended up making it worse. And my goodness gracious, that man looks like he is about a century old, and his face looks like he's wrinkly. Well, correction, we don't see what he looks like, but he's dying, and he needs to see a doctor ASAP. Whew, so after that whole entire monologue of the elf trying to make multiple attempts to trying to get Amuley to join him, it ends up becoming unsuccessfully, and she ends up escaping from his grasp, and she ends up regrouping with the others. So, as it turns out, the Colin house ends up turning to be a giant fighting robot, which is 100% amazing. After the mother feeling better, the crew itself end up journeying and taking their adventures elsewhere into the great beyond. And without further ado, and the end. So, that is the Stonekeeper Book 1 of the Amuley series. This series itself was a massive success, and I love this book so much. Keep in mind, yes, I do have the 8 collection, but it turns out, instead of having the 9 collection, the 9th book of the final one was separate, so I'll add to buy that in pocket as well. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want part 2 and me reviewing the Stonekeeper's Curse, let me know in the comment section down below. And without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Keep God first. God bless. I'll see you all next time.